Hi, this is Zoe. I'm from Good Goog, and today I'm doing the second part of my vlog series on blog tips for newbies, and today I'm talking commenting. I'm in Piper's room. It's just been painted. It's very purple, and she's in our room because I didn't want her getting all of the paint fumes. So if at any stage anything becomes nonsensical, we're going to blame the paint fumes. Yes, we are. It doesn't matter what happens. It's the paint fumes' fault. So I think that there are some basics of commenting that are really well known. Just do it a lot. I love what Veronica from Sleepless Nights says about commenting until your fingers bleed, because it's pretty apt. Having it be meaningful, actually contributing something beyond, that's a great post. And commenting on a variety of different blogs and being first, because the higher up you are, the more likely people are to see you. And we all know that it's not about engaging with other bloggers, it's about traffic and being like a Venus flytrap and luring people to you. But what I actually wanted to talk about, eventually I'll get there, I babble, is creating a consistent profile. So there are all sorts of platforms and social media avenues that you might be using, and most of which are a bit like a black hole of time wastage, but still fun. So things like Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, StumbleUpon, any of those things, having the same profile picture creates a consistency across your commenting. Means if people are interacting with you on Twitter and then see you over on StumbleUpon, they're still going to recognise you. And it also means dealing with some cross-platform issues. So I stole this idea from tinagray.me because I think it's fantastic, and that's, if you're on WordPress, go over and create a Blogger account and create a blog and link back to your WordPress blog. That way you can log in with Blogger, and then when people click through to your profile, they can still click through to your actual blog, and you're not losing engagement with people just because they're on a different platform. And likewise, bloggers, go to gravatar.com and make sure that your profile picture is up there with your email, so that whenever you comment on a WordPress blog, your picture still shows up and you don't just have creepy silhouette saying, I have a name but I also look anonymous. It's confusing. So those are the sorts of things that I would encourage you to do to create something that is consistent and recognisable by other people. And the other thing I would suggest is not to use a logo, because I think that having an actual picture of yourself is much more personal and people are much more able to relate to it. Obviously not if you have an anonymous blog, that's not a brilliant plan. But if you don't have an anonymous blog, then definitely put up a picture of yourself, and feel free to change it as often as you like. Just change it across all of your platforms, because really commenting is my favourite part about having a blog. I love getting comments. I love commenting on other people's stuff. I love it when people reply to my comments when I've gone over to a blog, because it makes me feel special. And it's really like, comments are like little gingerbread crumbs all over the blogosphere, and you're leaving your little mark to say, I read that and I thought it was fantastic. And you don't want to waste all of that by being less recognisable than you can be. So I would say put in a little bit of time into maximising your commenting love, but also put in a little bit of time into deciding what kind of platforms you're going to invest in. I say only stick with the platforms that you actually like. You'll notice that I spend a lot more time on Twitter than Facebook, and it's because I like Twitter a lot more. And so I have much more of a profile, I suppose, on Twitter than I do on Facebook, because Facebook is so annoying. But I'm pretty sure that's a whole other vlog coming up soon. Good Goog on why Facebook makes her cranky. So that's it for today. When I post this, I'm also going to include a list of randomly matched bloggers for your blog buddies. And I'm going to say just completely random, because I would hate to be actually responsible for arranged marriages. That seems wrong. It seems much better to just be completely random, chuck you all in there and see what comes out the other end. I'm sure it'll be good either way.